Hi crystal balls, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video today. If this is your first time here, welcome. Please think about sticking around, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. For everybody else, thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I appreciate every single one of you. So today we're going to be talking about Hayden Pantitere. If that's how you pronounce her last name, I don't know, and I'm sorry. But we'll call her Hayden from now on. Her untimely death and just the general feeling of something isn't right. And that's something I haven't seen before. I mean, even people who aren't readers or conspiracy theorists or anything like that are saying that there is something wrong. It feels off. And something is off. And so I did a tarot reading before I turned on the video, and found some things out, like her spirit right now is frozen. It's not a bad thing. She's being taken care of, and she is in shock. So that's why she's like frozen. Like, she's frozen in a place of positivity and happiness and goodness around her. She did not expect to leave her child, and she didn't expect to die that day. She did not wake up in that morning with the intention to die. She did not have an intention to die at all. I really feel like the toxicology reports are going to be wrong. I feel like we are going to see that she suffered cardiac arrest due to drug use, and it was an accidental overdose. Do I think drugs were involved? Yes, but I really think somebody was there with her, and I believe it was a male. So I don't know who this male is. Somebody that knew her very well. Somebody that could talk to her in a way that would make her buy magic beans. Which sucks, because I feel like she was talked into something. That day, she had moments of euphoria. I don't know if it was drug induced or what, but I feel like she did willingly take some drugs. I also think she was shot up. I think somebody, this male, physically shot her up full of other drugs that overdosed her, but convinced her in her euphoric state that this was a good idea, that this would keep the high going. And I feel like it really is like he talked her into it. He really was adamant about her taking these drugs, or her not. She wouldn't have been physically able to do it at that point, so he did it for her. But I feel like, whoa, like heavy-headed, and like things are going good, man. But then all of a sudden everything is so slow motion, and everything is melting, and everything is fuzzy and making you dizzy. And I think this is what she was going through before she died. Again, I feel like this was a hands-off murder. I just see somebody sitting next to her and like whispering in her ear, like, this is a good idea, you know, this is going to make you feel so good. It's like giving her an 8-ball or something, like, but it's laced with shit. Like, that's what I feel like. Laced with like arsenic or something like that. And I could be completely talking out of my ass here, but I don't think I am. I just feel like somebody was whispering in her ear, like, yeah, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. And convincing her to do this drug. It's not a mainstream drug. It's something that is very Hollywood. Um, I don't think she did more than pot that day. Um, but there was something about that pot that was laced. And because she was totally euphoric, she totally was in her mind happy and positive and believed that things were going to be all right. And she was in a space where she wasn't quite in her body and she was communing with the other side. Which I think that was a discussion that they had, that she was speaking to the other side and he was urging her on to keep going, and he wanted her dead. Simple as that. He was there to make sure that she died and made sure it looked like an overdose. So he, whoever he is a young man, I would say 27 to 35, brown hair, brown eyes, wearing a plaid shirt at that time. No glasses, no facial hair, no tattoos, that you could see. But I really just see this guy egging her on. And it's ridiculous. And he was egging her on in a state where she was completely gone. But I feel like he gave her the drug and then gave her more. And his goal was for her to be dead. He put himself around her in the last 3 years or so. He's been infiltrating her group of trusted people for the last 3 years. And he always had this goal. And for whatever reason, he didn't do it before. It's like his handlers told him no, but he did it now. And this is not his idea. This is somebody else's idea. Somebody else above his pay grade. And somebody else gave an order for her to die. I think she was exposing too much. I think she was talking about trafficking, which she was in her book, that she was almost trafficked. I don't know exact details of that, but you can go read her book. Go check it out at the library. Support your local library. I wish that this didn't happen, because this wasn't her exit point. This wasn't something that was supposed to happen. This is something that was done to her. And I really think the collective feels it, and they know that Hayden wasn't supposed to die. I'm going to leave it at that for now. I know that's not super detailed and kind of rambling a little bit, but Hayden wasn't meant to die that day. And she was looking forward to a future where she had her daughter and where she was working and where things were going, and they were looking positive for her. Somebody had to put an end to her because of her being a mouthpiece for things. So that's who I think did it. Again, I don't think the toxicology reports will ever show any foul play. I don't think there'll be any foul play. It will be exactly as an overdose and a cardiac arrest. All right, everybody. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. Remember, every single day is a gift. Use your time wisely, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.